Jung Kook is at it again with his new song, Standing Next to You.
Actually, this is the song he did with Usher.
Jung Kook is at it again. Just watch the song.
Sorry, I was turning my flashlight off. Okay.
The dancing here, first of all, is the big standout thing for me. Well, no, there are two big standout things. One is the dancing. When they did that split off, I was like, that is unreal. And I'm almost wondering if it is unreal. Was that real or was that effects?
Well, I don't know. Which split off are you talking about?
Like where it's just him and then like they come like two and then two more. And then
they can do that, yeah. So because as long as they stand far enough back, it's really easy to hide within the silhouette of a person for camera magic.
Okay.
So it was likely real. And knowing BTS, they don't usually use special effects. They build buildings that are specialized for their music videos instead of using special effects. So I'm thinking that was likely real.
Yeah, that was really cool. First of all, I really liked that their dancing, it was full body, but all the way up to the hands. Like there's a lot of this type of stuff. And I don't know, maybe it's just like the kung fu practitioner in me where I just like this type of stuff.
Well, yeah, but it felt like it when he was able to. He was like a perfectly smooth tempo with then a hard stop right at the key beat, right? So like it felt kung fu. It felt
Bruce Lee.
Very. I'm strong. I'm in control. I know how to fight.
Right, soft and hard. Yeah, and then I want to say Jung Kook is probably the most versatile vocalist of BTS. Argue with me.
Argue with him. 'Cause I actually want to hear other people's opinions on it. I think he's very versatile. I think versatile is a good word that you could use to describe him, to differentiate him from the others. Like Jimin definitely stands out with his high-pitched vocals. He's
but
so good at them.
So we just listened to a Jimin song right before we did this, and Jungkook is like really good at bringing that real clear sound all the way up to the top and all the way back down again, and to a very impressive degree.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just like, oh, yeah, he can, like, try some high notes, too. Like, nah, he's got that range. He knows what he's doing. It's all connected. It sounds beautiful. It's great. I like it.
Okay. Time for Chase is going to sound gay mode. It's okay. It's okay.
Chase always sounds gay behind the scenes. So.
The dancing was so good.
Yes, queen!
I loved the whole thing. Okay, from the beginning, before the dancing even began, just the way that he was walking towards the woman that it's like portraying him standing next to, but not yet. The walking towards... that was a voice crack. Yep, ignore that.
I like it. That was my favorite
part. That reminded me of really skillful ballroom dancers. Before they begin the routine, they'll usually like have a intro where they walk towards each other. The passion, the emotion, hitting the strikes just right, making the lines is key to making that impact. He nailed that. So from the beginning, I was like, yes, win. This is a good music video. I was already excited before it even started. And then the dancing. You could definitely feel the Michael Jackson in it. There was very distinct. I mean, of course,
I think musically, like the vibe is very Michael Jackson. It's very like it's very 80s pop.
Yeah, that 80s pop R&B feel. I can see why he chose to do the combo with Usher. Usher very much fits into this same vein, and Usher took a lot of cues early on from Michael Jackson's dancing as well. But you could definitely feel the Michael Jackson in the dance, but it also had its own twist. It wasn't just like copycat of Michael Jackson moves. The spin type, that fast spin that ends just like perfectly on that note, hands moving. That was very much a Michael Jackson move. Very much a callback. Michael Jackson's just one of the best pop dancers I've ever seen, so it's not bad to be referenced back to him.
That wasn't as gay as I thought it was going to be.
Well, I could have gone into like the fact that he is muscly and tatted up and what? Wasn't going there.
Sorry, we just had some jokes that are for members only, so be sure to check out this version on the members only, because there are some inappropriate jokes there if you like inappropriate jokes. Okay, back to regulars. They can divide us, we'll survive the test of time. I promise I'll be right here. Standing next to you. Standing in the fire next to you. Oh, you know it's deeper than...
I want to dance like these men.
Don't worry, I'm feeling gay too.
I want to dance like these men. Holy cow. The choreography, they're switching places being so seamlessly. Like there's a scene here, I'll back up a little bit, where the entire crew swaps sides. And it's so subtle, it's almost hard to notice. And then they all just go into the dance moves. Again, very Michael Jackson-esque dance moves, but they're all just nailing the lines and the timing. It's wow.
They all got to choose their own shirts. They're just like, just wear something kind of grayish or blackish, I guess.
I didn't go back far enough to see this.
Go back further. Screaming, I testify this loving. Oh my Lord, we flock to this. Screaming, I testify that we'll survive the test of time. They can't deny our love. They can't divide us. We'll survive the test of time.
Right there. You see that? They all swap.
Sorry, I was looking at him.
They all swap right here.
They can't divide us. We'll survive the test of time. I promise I'll be.
Yeah, they all swap places, but it's seamless. They all go down to dip at the same time to keep the emphasis on him as they're doing it. But I mean, it's just well done backup dancers. Obviously, well done Jung Kook, but like that was an impressive.
I like that dance move. Standing in the fire next to you. Oh, you know it's deeper than the rain. It's deeper than the pain. When it's deep like DNA, something they can take away.
That entire scene was like straight out of Billie Jean. That was, yeah, there's a lot of Michael Jackson influence, and they're very much calling back to it, like almost shamelessly calling back to the Michael Jackson influence on this song with that scene. Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm so engrossed. That was quite the gap. But I couldn't stop.
It's hard to.
It was really hard to hit pause.
Once you get going, sometimes it's just hard to stop. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey, if you've never seen the count uncensored, he knows that once you start, it's really hard to stop. No, the count censored. Sorry. That was. I have to say, like, a thanks. This is one of those songs that, like, reignites something in you for me.
Yeah.
And specifically, it's my love of dance. This is the type of dancer I always, like, looked at and went, I want to be this. Still, I watch it and look at that and go, man, I want that skill. I want to go back and take classes and lessons and start, like, watching videos and practicing on my own to get that type of talent that I never got to. Obviously, there are very few people who do. But he's so good. The positions he stands in, the confidence, the masculine just energy that exudes out of him through these dance moves. It's very much something you're going for in a lot of ballroom dance, where a lot of ballroom dance like emphasizes the masculinity versus the femininity in the different steps and moves that they're making. And he is very well showing what masculine style dance is in this. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say Michael Jackson ever struck me as the most masculine of dancers. I won't say that, but he's extremely talented. But I watch this and go, I want to do that. Is it time I go step back into the dancing world and try to learn how to do those things, get into yoga so I can actually like
what do you guys think?
Flexible again?
Should we
try to learn that?
Should we study dancing?
I absolutely love this.
Should we both get back into dancing? It's been years for me as well.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
And we did different styles of dancing.
We did.
Yeah, very different styles.
I loved the Usher version of this song. After we reacted to it, so many of you people were like,
what's your problem, man?
Why didn't you react to the original? You need to go watch the original. So I put up a poll and said, all right, how many of you people want us to go watch do the original or not?
It was like everybody but 2 people?
Yeah, it was like 97-2 or like 104-2, something crazy. So we're reacting to it, and I am glad we're reacting to it because I do like this better, and I really liked the Usher version. But this music video is great.
I didn't think that was going to be the case, but everyone was like, "Nah, guys, you're dumb. Do it."
Yeah, this one's really, really good.
Yeah.
Apologies it took us so long to get to it. It's literally just been sitting in my watch later for a month since it came out.
So cool. So cool.
All right,
look, guys. If you would have just told me there was a fight scene in it,
it's like
then instead of me talking about like kung fu and their little hand movements and all the stuff we watch, and you'd have just told me they're just like whatcha, and then there's like sort of they're Bruce Lee-ing it up with like whatcha, like man, I would have watched this like 10 years ago. Man,
that was cool.
Can we watch the fight scene again?
An entire fight dance scene.
That was awesome.
I already backed up so we can watch it.
Okay, all right.
We're doing it.
Come on, guys.
Okay,
I do kind of wish they had called me to choreograph the fight scene.
So some of those moves, particularly the guys in the middle that were fighting, and the one guy kept bouncing back up, those are extremely hard to do moves specific to the breakdancing world.
I had almost wondered if that was played in reverse for some of those.
You'd think that. I've seen them do those in real life.
I've seen people do that kind of stuff, especially when they're laying on their back and they like get up without just doing like a full-on fast kip, but like some of these like slow ways of standing up. Absolutely insane.
I don't mean I've seen it in video. I mean, I was at dance studios with B-Boy Slinky, one of the best of it in the world, doing it like distance from me to you. Like right there. Almost got kicked in the face. It is incredible to see in person when they're just, like, he's well known, he's called Slinky because he'll be doing a full windmill and just bounce up and down while he's doing it. Just insane things these people do with their bodies. And those moves where, like, you'll be on the ground and then just bounce backwards, and it does. It looks like everything's going in reverse.
Right.
Extremely hard to do. So much strength required.
This is making me want to get back into dancing.
That is pretty stinking cool. Yeah, I was at a dance club in Salt Lake, and Slinky was there, and it was pretty freaking cool to watch. There was like the clubbing side, and then there was like the break dancing side. The building had like 4 rooms. half the people were in the breakdancing side just watching him dance. It was incredible. These people have some serious talent. But yeah, that was some cool dance moves. In the middle of this choreographed fight scene, bouncing up in that fashion. I wonder how many takes that took to get all the guys in the right positioning. That was cool.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Oh, I love that bass. And now they're finally standing next to each other. How adorable.
Yeah, that was cool. Okay.
That was really cool.
This entire album has been phenomenal.
Is this all from the same album?
Well, yes, 7, 3D, this is all in the Golden Album. And this album has just been great. I haven't heard a song that hasn't been like a total banger for me. So that was a good album.
Yeah, banger, 7. That was a total banger.
I did not know that it doesn't say I'm going to love you right. I didn't know that until I was playing it in my car the other day. Luckily, my kids weren't in the back, but my wife was sitting next to me. And it was not the right time to be playing that song. Let's just say that much.
Oh, you got to just park the car, turn the volume down a little bit.
We're on our way to a religious function. I'm going to you right. Oh, changing the song real quick. Sorry, honey.
It was about to become a religious function right then and there. I'll tell you that.
That was, that was interesting. I had no idea that the music video was the radio edit version. Now I know.
Ah, beautiful. Anyway, this was fun. Hit us up with more, what do you call those? Recommendations. Thank you. Recommendations. And thank you for being here. It's awesome having you. We love you. Thank you. Thank you for just hammering in that we needed to do this song. We did it. It was for you.
Seriously, thank you.
That was for you,
awesome.
But it was for me.
I'm going to be watching that music video a few more times and really thinking hard about if I want to get back into dance.